So, of course, traveling to Washington, D.C., you need to pack clothing.
So, Kelsey said that since we didn't have a lot of time to switch bags at the airport, we had to pack carry-ons, which is something that I am getting better at, but am not yet proficient in.
We only packed in a carry-on because we were only going for a few days, but we had to pack like 3 outfits for each day because we had 1,000 different events to go to. I just threw in my business clothes and like a few other outfits, whereas Alex, as you've seen in other packing videos, takes things a little too seriously.
I read this thing on Pinterest that said that when you pack little amounts of clothing for something that you need a lot of clothes for, you should color coordinate them. And so I was like, oh, okay, so you kind of make everything match so that everything can go together. I know you're seeing where this is going. Red, white, and blue.
In red, white, and blue.
Perfectly themed for the Capitol. I was so proud. Kelsey was not proud, but I was proud.
So this was my 3rd or 4th time in Washington, D.C. So I knew we should go on a bike tour around the Capitol and like see things and this and that. And we had just gotten off the plane, so it kind of like took a lot of energy to bike around the Capitol. But we got to see everything, which was pretty cool.
But it was so awesome to see all the buildings and the places that you see on TV and you learn about in school, and they're actually there in front of you.
Hi.
Hi.
Where are we?
God bless America, my home sweet home.
We went to Congress and they show you this sickening video about the United States that's like, the United States, cue golden fields and children running. And
we went on a tour of the Capitol, or Congress's, and they showed us this introductory video of like how we won our independence, and it really kind of made you proud to be an American.
And farmhouse and little children in school, and it's sick.
And Kelsey is kind of cynical. You know this about her by now. And I guess it was a little bit like kind of propaganda-ish-y. But it was also just really heartwarming in a beautiful way that just made you proud to be here.
So, as per usual, Alex has decided she needs to bring Samson everywhere she goes.
So obviously, I brought Samson with me. It was kind of a decision. I was kind of nervous about it because I didn't want anything to happen to him in the Capitol, but alas, he is here to tell the story today. And he had a very good time. Travel's always a little bit rough on him. It kind of dehydrates him a little bit, but doesn't it to all of us. But I have a little carrying case for him.
And she carries him around in this little Chinese takeout box like he's food.
It's actually a Chinese food takeout container, but it was not used for food, and I've pimped it out with like some shapes on the inside so that he doesn't get jostled.
And she carries him all around the airport, and it's constant. I'm going to the bathroom. Will you hold Samson? I have to go order food. Will you hold Samson? Oh, I have to take off my shoes. Will you hold Samson? I have to put away my stuff. Will you hold Samson? And then, of course, we had to lug him around the Capitol. Like, she carried him around on her bike. Like, on the handlebars, Samson rode around the D.C. Capitol in his Chinese takeout box.
So I took him on the bike tour with us in his little Chinese food takeout container, and I was able to take a picture of him at the White House because, you know, his dreams and all. So, in conclusion, Samson for President 2016, Alex for VP, but you know, I won't boss him around too much. I'll let him make most of the decisions because we all know that if you vote for this team, you're mostly just voting for Samson anyway.
In conclusion, our Capitol is the epitome of brainwashing the American people to actually liking their country and not even working for change.
DC is a very cool place to go, and you should go. It's got a lot of cool history, and we're all about the history, and it's got a lot of red, white, and blue, and really, as just one little suggestion, it completely changes the vacation for you if you're wearing red, white, and blue. It works.